Welcome back to Not Timmy 66. How the heck's everybody doing today? Hey, I hope everybody's having a really good day today. It's about ready to rain here. No bike ride for Not Timmy today, unfortunately. But that's alright. Let's talk about something else. That's right, guys. Not Timmy 66 is back again. This time with a question. Does hard work and dedication, hard work and dedication, really pay? I mean the kind of dedication to working hours that nobody wants to work, hard work that nobody really wants to do, or may just seem a little bit too difficult in today's working attitude, trying to be nice with today's mindset towards work. I've had people tell me that hard work and dedication just don't pay off at all anymore, man. That it's just a waste of time. The American dream is dead. That's what I've been told. I've been told it don't matter how hard you work, you're always going to get screwed. Always. Is that the case? Or do we still live in a country where hard work and dedication really does pay off, really does afford you your dreams, really does allow you to do whatever you want? Well, legally, within reason, of course. But is that dream dead? Let's talk about some hard work and dedication. And what is hard work and dedication? What does it really mean, right? What does it mean? So when we talk about hard work and dedication, what are we talking about? Are we talking about what we think is hard work? Are we talking about impossible goals to meet? Is that what we're talking about? Are we talking about slave labor? Are we talking about jobs so difficult that you have to be absolutely insane to do them? Or are we talking about jobs where you're expected to work hard? Your only real praise in working hard is a paycheck. Or are we talking about jobs that you're expected to work hard in? You get good benefits. You put dinner on the table, food on the table, whatever, clothes on the backs, lights on, buy that house of your dreams. Get that motorcycle, get that RV, take those trips because you worked hard and you sacrificed. Is working hard and dedication, is it dead? Or is it replaced by something else in the workforce today? What's the measure of a hard day's work? Is it different for everybody, or should it be the same? What really is that tough day at work? Does it have to be manual labor? If you're pushing papers at a desk for 12 hours a day, does that mean that you're not working hard because you're sitting down? What's hard work? Is it digging ditches? Is it doing the jobs that nobody else in this country, we're told, wants to do? So it goes to other folks that come into this country and are willing to do them. Is that the case? Is that the way things are going? Are Americans so lazy now that we won't do the work that's necessary to provide for our families? Or is that all BS? I kind of lean towards the fact that it's probably BS, and here's my reasons why. The youth today All they care about are material things. They don't care about working hard. Most of them don't want to work hard anymore. That's what a recent study from a psychology major in San Diego said. But I wonder if that same survey took the time to think about the fact that the parents are probably the ones giving the kids the greatest cell phones in the world, giving them that status. We're a creature of what we know, right? And if kids today are a lot more materialistic, it's because we as parents have allowed them to be. Am I right? Am I wrong? These are just thoughts, because I think in every generation there's probably been somebody going, these kids today just don't get it. Why, back in my day, Sonny, I used to walk to school uphill both ways in the snow, and I was lucky if I was wearing shoes. Yeah. So we can bitch and we can moan and we can complain about our kids today being lazier and the workforce that's coming up being a little bit lazier, but who's really to blame for it, right? Who's taught them that material things are more important? I think that has a factor on hard work. And I think that also has a big factor on dedication to a job that may suck or may not be that glamorous job. I know that they surveyed high school seniors back from 1973 to 1978, and 25% of them said they really didn't want to work hard. And from 2003 to 2007, they surveyed the same age group of kids again, and that was up to 48% said they don't want to work hard. But since 1978 to then, there have been the advent of cell phones, there's been the advent of so much materialism, and we heap it on our kids, guys. We do. So before we go just wondering what the heck has happened to all those, the generation, the younger generation not wanting to work anymore, we might want to take a look at ourselves. I'm just saying. And guys, I'll be the first one to admit that my wife and I are guilty of that. You look in my kid's room, my kid, sorry, I was throwing the ball for the dog. He has a PlayStation 4, an iPad. He's got the little, not Sega, but whatever it's called, little handheld computer device. He's got a laptop computer. He's got a television set on the wall. The only thing he doesn't have is cable, because we stream. We don't do cable TV at all. But he's still got YouTube, and he's got all the entertainment that he could possibly want. So trust me when I tell you guys, I'm to blame for it. But we always want to give our kids more than what we had in the past, right? And somewhere along the lines, they have learned materialism pretty much rules, man. You live in a nice house, and you got nice things, and you got the newest iPhone or the newest Android phone, and you got all these things. You kind of get used to a standard of life, right? And somewhere along the way, we forgot to kind of teach them to work for it, or a lot of us did. Now, my wife and I make our kids do chores, but do they really work for it? And what kind of an impact does that have on the workforce when we get to the point where we've got to get out there and start families and make money and bring food home and buy diapers for the babies and all those things? Where does that leave that generation that hasn't really learned much about having to work hard? Whose fault is it? But I digress. So I guess, I don't have any of the answers for this. I just thought I would bring up these questions because they're good ones. And I guess maybe this needs to be more like of a two-part series about hard work and dedication, right? We need to be able to take a look at several different aspects of it. And I guess I just chose this time to take a look at the younger generation, because I hear people complaining a lot. And I've been one out there to bitch and moan and say, the younger generation, they just don't get it. They don't want to work. They don't want to do this. And we find that it's true. And if you look at studies, you find it's true that the younger generation doesn't really want to work hard. They really don't. They would much rather have things given to them. But what kind of a work ethic have we instilled in them as parents, as a society? What have we told them? Bigger, better, faster, flashier, the best, the funnest. Like I said, guys, I don't have all the answers on this, but you know, when we take a look at this younger generation that gets out there and that is pretty much afraid to work hard, and we wonder, in a lot of cases, and not all parents are this way, don't get me wrong, but in a lot of cases, what we need to do, honestly, is take a look in the mirror. Suffice to say, if you want to be honest with yourself, 9 times out of 10, we've probably created some of that issue and created some of the problem ourselves. What I'm going to break this up into 2 parts, and this part is about hard work and dedication. It's going to be about the younger generation, right? And what my observations are as to why they are the way they are. And I wish I had a way of solving it. Well, I do have a way of solving it, and that is actually making our kids work hard for what they want. Making them realize the value of $1. Making them realize that sometimes, not sometimes, all the time, that you actually dedicate yourself to a task, work hard at it, there is a reward. It may not always be 100% the reward you want to get, but there is reward, and there's reward in hard work. And if we don't start teaching our kids, they're never going to learn it, or they're going to have to learn it the hard way. And that's not always the best way to be, guys. Not every kid's going to be a computer program whiz. Not every kid's going to be the next Elon Musk or, you know, Jeff Bezos or whatever. Not every kid's going to be that way. Not every kid's going to be driving a diesel truck down the road delivering goods for their life. You know, every kid's going to fall into different categories. But in each case, if we give our kids, instill in our kids a good work ethic, we're helping them. We're helping them understand. And from an early age as you can get it to them, get them the knowledge, we're teaching them, you know what? Hard work and dedication pays off. Sacrifice is good. It's good to sacrifice because it does pay off, right? And honestly, guys, if we don't change it, they're going to be at a loss. So, guys, that's going to be part 1 of this, because this is a big subject. I may turn this into a freaking mega series. You never know. No, it probably won't take that long. But in this little episode, whatever, I really wanted to address the youth, and it's mainly because I'm guilty. I'm guiltier than sin of being one of those kind of people. Sorry, look, I'm getting a frosty beverage out of the fridge here, but I'm guilty as sin about bitching and moaning about the younger generation not wanting to work, not wanting to do their job, that they're lazy, that they quit at the drop of a hat and all that. And it's just been my observation, guys, honestly, that we need to take a good hard look in the mirror as parents, because I think, honestly, we might be a part of the problem. Anyway, that's all I got on this part of hard work and dedication. Stay tuned. There will be another part 2 to hard work and dedication, and I think I want to talk a little bit more about what we're up against to actually be hardworking and dedicated in today's workforce, and how it really applies to the post office, right? Anyway, guys, that's all I got for today. I hope you enjoyed this little video. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up, get it edited, and get it out there to you so that y'all can yell and scream at me a little bit. Leave a comment if you liked the video. Leave a thumbs up. If you hated it, thumbs down all the way. It doesn't matter. Just interact with the video. That's the important thing. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing to Not Timmy 66. And also, no matter what you do in life, make it count.